When it comes to crocheting, the hook and the yarn are super important. If you don't hold them right, you can develop some bad habits. That's why it's really important to understand how to hold the yarn and the hook before you start crocheting. Now let's talk about how to hold the hook. One of the most common ways to hold your crochet hook is called the knife hold. Basically, it is what it says. It's holding your hook like you would a knife. I'd suggest trying it as if you were chopping some veggies to see if this hold feels natural to you. I'm just going to do a few chains here to show you how this hold would look. The second most common way is the pencil hold. You hold your hook as you would a pencil, resting on the handle in your hand comfortably. Thumb on the thumb rest with the hook facing you. I'm going to do a few chains here to show you. Feel how it is for you, and if this just feels better, then choose this hold. If these two options don't feel comfortable, hold the hook however you need to and however gets the job done. How to hold the yarn. Okay, let's talk about holding the yarn. Honestly, it's a bit trickier than holding the hook. The most important part is controlling the tension of the yarn, which affects how tight your stitches will be. If your crochet is too tight, try holding the yarn looser. Learning to control the yarn takes practice and time, so be patient. We're going to learn how to hold our yarn. One way of holding my yarn is up first. This is option 1. Grab your yarn, place it between your ring finger and your pinky from the inside, then go out. Wrap it around once, and I lay it over all of my fingers. I'll show you how this works here. I use my middle finger and my thumb to hold on to the tail, and I'm using my index finger sort of like my anchor. I'm pulling my yarn through my pinky, which is giving me some tension, and then the index finger is helping me with my control of the yarn. I'm going to make a chain, and this index finger is helping me increase or decrease my tension as I go along. Option 2. Instead of starting on the inside of the pinky, you're going to wrap the yarn from the outside in. Between your ring and your pinky, wrap it around, and then you're going to go underneath 2 of your fingers and lay the yarn on top of your index finger. This might give you more comfort than having it lying across all 3 of those fingers. Here, the index finger still feels like a good anchor for your yarn, with your pinky still giving you that tension that you need. I'm just going to show you a few chains. Option 3 is taking a piece of yarn, wrapping it around your pinky, then pass it through the middle of your pinky and ring finger. This helps your pinky and ring finger grip the yarn, giving you more control over the tension. The yarn should be behind your hand. Pinch the yarn with your index finger and your thumb. Bend your ring finger and middle finger slightly and place the yarn rest in the middle of these. Pay attention to the tension of the yarn between your pinky and ring finger. The tighter you hold the yarn, the tighter your stitches will be. The looser you hold it, the looser your stitches will be. I will show you a few chains. Remember, everyone has their own technique that works best for their hands. So find what works best for you and go with what feels most natural. Whichever way works best for you and helps you crochet smoothly is the best way.